Welcome to Real Talk, Real People. I'm your host, Doretha Nicole. We have an exciting show lined up for you today. We're continuing our segment on how to start a business. I've received so many letters asking me, Doretha Nicole, how can I actually get funding to be able to start my business? We have an excellent guest on the show who's going to give us more information about how we can actually get money to help us start our business. Please welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Eugene Allen.
Well, thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for coming on again. We always learn so much every time you've actually graced us with your presence on the show, so we appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
Very good. Professor Allen, let's jump right into it. I've had a lot of questions in regards to how to start a business. You have a great extensive background in business. Give us a little bit of information about your background.
Sure. Undergraduate level, I have 2 degrees, one in marketing, one in information systems. I also have a graduate degree in business administration. I am also a SBA technical assistant, which allows me to consult businesses on behalf of the SBA.
Wonderful. Now, in addition to that, you've actually started businesses as well, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
How many businesses have you started?
I've stopped counting, but probably 12, 13 business startups.
Wow, so you have a lot of background and knowledge on starting a business.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure that you've had to get money for your businesses, correct?
That is correct.
All right. Well, unless you started out like a Donald Trump.
Unfortunately not.
Wonderful. Well, give us some information. There's a lot of information out there about obtaining loans. Give us some information about the different loans that you can actually get and how we go about getting those loans.
Absolutely. One first thing I would like to do is just notice my book, because the information that I relay to you, it's also contained in the book, Business Basics,
Okay.
Keys to Business Success, and you can get that on my website, businessinstituteoftexas.com, or Amazon.
Wonderful.
When looking for funding, I think that there are many sources that business people are able to obtain funds from that they really are unaware of. One source is that you could save the money and go into business for yourself using your own funds.
Okay.
Which is probably the best method. Another method is to look for an angel investor, someone who might be interested in your idea that will fund your idea. Those are very difficult to find, but you can look on the internet for angel investors.
Okay.
Another avenue to take is a partnership, where you look for a partner that may have the funds and you have the knowledge, and you guys combine interests that way. A more traditional route is to actually borrow money from a lending institution such as a bank that will provide you with the funds that you need in order to launch your business. I do want to add that there are some stipulations that the bank will require you to have.
Okay.
They will like for you to come to the table with 20 to 30% of what you're trying to borrow. So, in other words, if you wanted to borrow $100,000, the bank would require you to have about $30,000 cash.
Okay. Okay.
The last, but probably the most important avenue is the SBA. The SBA will assist you in obtaining a loan from the bank. The SBA have no money to lend, which is a myth. Most people think that the SBA has money to lend, but they don't. What they actually do is guarantee the loan that you will get from the lending institution. That's why an SBA loan is so attractive at the bank, because when you take your SBA paper to the bank is willing to fund that venture, because the SBA is saying, if you default, we'll pay you 80% of the amount that you lend.
Wonderful. Well, there's a lot of information out there. I just want to say this to my listening audience. You can see there's money out there. All you have to do is be willing to go get it. Professor Eugene Allen, again, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.
For all of your information. We definitely appreciate it. This is Doretha Nicole. You've been listening to Real Talk, Real People. And as I always say, if you're going to keep it real with anyone, please keep it real with yourself first. Have a great week, and I will see you soon.